Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. You're a congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
The 1970s didn't just produce great films. They produced a crisis of trust. Governments lied. Media blurred truth and spectacle. And individuals were left trying to make sense of it all.
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
These films don't just tell stories. They ask a deeper question. Who controls information? And who decides what is true? Through paranoia, surveillance, and media manipulation. These films reveal that information is never neutral.
I'm not sure you want them, but I got them.
Authority is constructed. Information is shaped by process. And truth is always contextual.
Remember the Mary Ann Gifford kidnapping? It's that bunch of nuts. She's in the movie shooting off machine guns. It's really terrific footage. I think we can get a hell of a movie of the week out of it, maybe even a series.
A series out of what? What are we talking about?
Look, we've got a bunch of hobgoblin radicals called the Ecumenical Liberation Army who go around taking home movies of themselves robbing banks. Now, maybe they'll take movies of themselves kidnapping heiresses, hijacking 747s, bombing bridges, assassinating ambassadors. Well, we'd open each week's segment with that authentic footage, hire a couple of writers to write some story behind that footage, and we've got ourselves a series.
A series about a bunch of bank-robbing guerrillas?
What are we going to call it, the Mousy Tung Hour?
Why not? They've got Strike Force, Task Force, SWAT. Why not Che Guevara and his own little mod squad? Look, I sent you all a concept analysis report yesterday. Did any of you read it? Well, in a nutshell, it said, the American people are turning sullen. They've been clobbered on all sides by Vietnam, Watergate, the inflation, the depression. They turned off, shot up, and they fuck themselves limp, and nothing helps.
In network, authority becomes performance. The news does not inform, it entertains. In Taxi Driver, authority collapses entirely, information becomes fragmented, and meaning becomes personal.
June 29th. I gotta get in shape now. Too much sitting has ruined my body. Too much abuse has gone on for too long. From now on, it'll be 50 push-ups each morning, 50 pull-ups. There will be no more pills. There will be no more bad food. No more destroyers of my body. From now on, it'll be total organization. Every muscle must be tight.
In Apocalypse Now, authority exists, but it obscures more than it reveals.
Every man has got a breaking point. You and I have them. Walt Kurtz has reached his. And very obviously, he has gone insane.
Yes, sir. Very much so, sir. Obviously insane. Terminate. The Colonel.
He's out there operating without any decent restraint, totally beyond the pale of any acceptable human conduct.
Terminate. With extreme prejudice.
You understand, Captain, that this mission does not exist.
In All the President's Men, authority appears institutional, but it cannot be trusted. Truth emerges through verification and skepticism. The reporters don't accept information. They interrogate it.
Sir, I just wonder if I could ask you some questions.
What time is it?
It's 11:30, sir.
11:30. Morning or night?
It's 11:30 at night, sir.
Oh.
Sir, the Committee to Re-elect has issued a statement to our story, but there are just a couple questions.
Did the committee tell you to go ahead and publish the story? You fellas got a great ball game going. As soon as you're done, we're going to do a story on all of you.
Sir, there's just a couple of questions.
I'll call my law office in the morning.
In these films, information is not discovered. It is constructed through interviews, through editing, through narrative framing. But that process can be manipulated. In Apocalypse Now, it breaks down completely. In Network, it is engineered for profit.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature, Mr. Beale, and I won't have it. You think you merely stopped a business deal? That is not the case. The Arabs have taken billions of dollars out of this country, and now they must put it back. It is ebb and flow, tidal gravity. There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West. There is only one holistic system of systems. One vast and immane, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars. Petrodollars, electrodollars, multi-dollars, Reichmarks, Rins, rubles, pounds, and shekels. It is the international system of currency which determines the totality of life on this planet. That is the atomic and subatomic and galactic structure of things today. And you have meddled with the primal forces of nature. And you will atone. Am I getting through to you, Mr. Beale?
When I was home after my first tour, it was worse.
In Apocalypse Now, it breaks down completely.
I'd wake up and there'd be nothing. I hardly said a word to my wife until I said yes to a divorce. When I was here, I wanted to be there. When I was there, all I could think of was getting back into the jungle.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I walked up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell! You know that gasoline smell? The whole hill. Smelled like victory. Someday this war's gonna end.
And in Taxi Driver, it becomes internal and unstable.
Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore. Who would not let... Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore. A man who stood up against the scum, the cunts, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone who stood up. Here is...
$5,000 in a brown paper bag. Follow the money. Tell me what you know, and I'll confirm. I'll keep you in the right direction if I can, but that's all. Just follow the money.
These films reveal something fundamental. Information is never neutral. It is shaped by power, filtered through systems, and interpreted by individuals. The paranoia of the 1970s did not disappear. It evolved, and today, understanding information is no longer optional. It is survival.
motherfuckers.